Welcome back to Match Day Live, where we've just seen Arsenal beat Leicester City 2-0. And they were convincing from the start, really, weren't they, Maka? And it started early on with a goal from Gabriel.
Yeah, they started the game really well. A couple of good corners, and then this was the second one. Lovely header by Gabriel. Bit of a mismatch defensively. Arsenal players wanting it a little bit more. Tielemans, Samare, onto Ben White and Gabriel. And there was only one winner. And it was Gabriel. He just gets in between Johnny Evans and Jamie Vardy. It was a lovely directed header.
And defensively, I'm sure you were expecting a lot more there from Leicester City.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, just looking back at that replay, it's just come off the top of Vardy's head. Yeah. But, you know, the defender still got enough on it to direct it towards goal and score that goal. But from a defensive point of view, very disappointing. The next goal that comes on, starts off with two sloppy passes. And you look at the position from the Leicester players, you know, they're pretty sound, pretty in, you know, good defensive position. And Arsenal put no tempo into the game, but they break away. Shiyunku's facing up against Saka, and at some point he's got to engage before he gets into the box, but he lets him run and brings him into the box, and all of a sudden, you know, terrible position. The defence is at 6s and 7s. Yeah, it's a kind drop to Smith Rowe, and he has to finish it, but at some point the danger should have been cleared long before he got to this point.
And a great little goal there from Emile Smith-Rowe as well, who's having a really, really good season. I'll tell you who else had a good game. Aaron Ramsdale. He made some crucial saves today. In fact, we saw 8 saves from him, the most he's made in a Premier League match in his career. Let's hear from him now.
Aaron, an excellent result and a busy afternoon for you as well.
Yeah, superb result away from home, top team Leicester are. But we started really well, we got 2 good goals. And yeah, thankfully it was one of them afternoons where I contributed, and we should have had a few more clean sheets recently, but we're very happy with this one, as you might be able to hear in a few minutes when we're all cheering.
Yes, a few celebrations going on. Yeah, you did contribute. Your saves, I think 3 or 4 of them were outstanding, but the pick of the bunch has to be the one from Maddison, the free kick.
Yeah, well, Maddison is a top free kick taker, and I've come up against him a couple of times in the league and at training with the under-21, so I was more worried that he was going to reverse it and come my side. He didn't have too much pace on it, which allowed me to get there, but it was just one of them days. Sort of seemed like I was saving everything which was thrown at me, and the lads were blocking everything, and top day all round.
And it was at a crucial time, because you've got the 2-goal lead. You don't want to give them that going into half-time.
No, we definitely didn't want to give them any momentum at all. And then the same for the second half as well. We didn't want any momentum as soon as after the break.
Okay, the shirt's gone, the boots are gone, all in the crowd. Were the family there to see it?
Yeah, mum, dad and my friend, yeah, my girlfriend's working, but they follow me all around the country. The kids just keep coming with more signs, and it's too hard to say no to them, so boots and t-shirt gone.
Well done, thanks very much.
Thank you, cheers.
Not forget Aaron Ramsdale. When he joined Arsenal, I mean, there was a lot of criticism and there's a lot of negativity around his transfer, but he's proved any doubters he may have had wrong today.
Yes, I mentioned it in commentary, the fact that he was relegated with Bournemouth and then Sheffield United, and they spent a lot of money on him to bring him in. I think Mikel Arteta has shown the utmost faith. He was right in straight away in front of Leno, and he's responded with performances like that. And it's really nice to see him get a bit of love, isn't it? And, you know, for him to give all his kit away to all the fans. But this was one of the very first saves, and he just kept on coming and he kept on stopping everything. That was the one that he spoke about in that interview. And you do need a little bit of fortune for it to stay out. But it was one of those days where, as he said, everything he threw himself at today was stopped, and fair play to him, and very proud day for him and his family who were watching in the crowd.
Yeah, and we heard Peter Schmeichel say that was one of the best saves he has seen in a very long time, Wes.
Yeah, you know, if you recognise probably one of the greatest, you know, so it was a great compliment. So he's had a great day today, you know, deserved the plaudits. Again, he's here, he's out of his goal, on top of the ball as soon as possible. So, you know, the striker can't get the clear shot at goal, and yeah, giving away his shirt, his boots today by the sounds of it. He's such a nice guy by the looks of it as well.
And it's so nice for him to receive that love from the crowd and from the fans.
Absolutely.
A very, very special moment for him.
Absolutely, and rightly so, he deserves it today. There's times when he will be criticised, there's times when he'll make mistakes, But you have to focus on moments like this and remember moments like this where you have great games. Know that you've got the ability internally. Know that you not to disrupt your confidence levels, and he'll be absolutely fine. And he's joined a club now where they're not going to be relegated, of course. He's looking at bigger and better things into Europe and places like that.
Absolutely. And last Friday, after Arsenal beat Villa, all the Arsenal fans that I spoke to were like, we got to enjoy our weekend for the very first time in a long time. Well, they get to do it again, don't they? Because they've got off to a fantastic start, and they've started match week 10 with a 2-0 win over Leicester City. And the drama...
Thanks very much, Mikel. Congratulations. You carried on the momentum from recent results. A lot to be pleased in that performance today.
Yeah, I was really happy against a top team. Really hard to come here and win, and the way we've done it, the way we played the first half, the way we had to suffer against a really dangerous team that's going to create you issues, and how we managed the game the last 20 minutes as well. So overall, I'm really happy.
Yeah, good game management in the second half, but we have to talk about the star turn. Your goalkeeper before half-time, I think, a spectacular save. He made a few saves, but that was the pick of the bunch.
I just seen the picture. It's incredible. When I was looking at it, I said goal once, goal twice, that he saved them both. And those moments, those individual actions and performances that are very necessary when you want to have set some momentum and consistency in results, and we are getting a lot of them.
He's getting praise from some unusual quarters. Peter Schmeichel has just tweeted that it's one of the best saves he's seen in years. And when you consider the person in the other goal, it's praise indeed.
Well, coming from someone like him, he should take it the right way, because it's a big compliment.
As you said, first half, you're very positive. That's the intensity that you've been trying to get into the side.
Yeah, we started the game really well. We created them a lot of issues. We should have scored after 1 minute. And we carry on playing. After 1-0, we carry on playing and scored the second one. And then we knew in the second half they were going to change players, the formation as well, and they were going to get at us. And there were moments that we didn't manage certain situations well enough, some spaces that they wanted to use, and they created issues, credit to them. And then in the last 20-25 minutes, we modified a few things, and we got control back in the game.
And you've been working on set pieces a lot more this season, corners particularly, as we saw in midweek.
This is sort of a process, setting that as part of the culture, as part of the training session, implement this as part of the game, as it is, because it's a hugely definitive actions that help you to win or lose football matches, and they are very keen to do it.
You're up to 5th in the table for the time being, which isn't bad. When you look back, just a little more than a couple of months ago, hell was breaking loose. So you said, give us patience. It's working, isn't it?
Well, we need to carry on. We haven't done anything. We won a couple of matches. We are not where we want to be still, and we have a lot of things to improve. And let's keep humble, let's working hard, and let's go game by game. And there are a lot of positives. I'm not going to say that against any of that, but again, there are a lot of things to improve.
Thanks, Mikel.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Matchday Live, where it has been a very comfortable opening half as far as Arsenal are concerned. And Maka, it started from the offset, didn't it? In the 5th minute, it was Gabriel that scored a goal. I don't know if this is the correct terminology, but it looked like a backwards header to me.
Yeah, they started the game really well. It was before this there was warning signs. The Smith Rowe corner previous was a great one. Lovely ball in. Tielemans, Samare onto Ben White and Gabriel. And they just want it more. I know that's strange to say, but you see his run, powerful run, gets in between Johnny Evans and Jamie Vardy, who were all zonal marking, and a real nice, powerful header. You're right, he turns his head. He turns his head, very unorthodox, but still knew what he was doing and flies into the back of the net.
And Wes, it seems to be a recurring theme for Leicester City, because they seem to concede from corners an awful lot. And I know you were really disappointed with the way that they conceded that goal as well.
Yeah, from Leicester's point of view, I know they work hard on set pieces and defending set pieces, and you won't be happy with how that goal was conceded. In that, you can pick out too many errors. I think first of all, starting position from Samari, it's too square, body position is all wrong, and then lets him just run past him easily without no contact, not aggressive enough. And to be fair, Gabriel's run into a body of defenders. You expect one of the Leicester defenders to get ahead on it, and it's gone. He's got the goal through the Leicester defenders somehow. So very disappointing from Leicester's point of view.
So that was the opening goal, but now for the second goal, and we have to take this right the way back to the start because there's a collection of errors that lead to the goal.
X-rated this, Wes. X-rated
Where
this.
do we begin? First of all, 2 sloppy passes from Vards and Madders, and then from this point on, there's no urgency to Arsenal. They're just, taking their time, building their play, and Saka's on the ball, running at the defender. The defender's got to engage somewhere before he starts entering the 18-yard box, but he lets him run, and Madders on the other side should be running back to track Lacazette, but has no desire in his run, lets him just run on. He's jogging to catch Lacazette rather than sprinting to catch him, and the defence there should have stopped Lacazette from getting through. And yeah, at 6s and 7s all over the place.
That is a truly awful goal. Like, you need half an hour to dissect that.
Yeah.
But it was a terrible, terrible goal, and indicative of how Leicester started the game. Really slow, very passive. Every pass went backwards. They started to liven up late on in the first half, but it could be all too late for them.
Well, how about Aaron Ramsdale? Because he's had a terrific opening half.
Yeah, I mean, this was his start. It was his mistake with a poor ball out. Normally he's better with his feet. And this is the Iheanacho shot, and he gets a slight touch on it, the outside of his, shaves the post. But Leicester haven't offered that much. Arsenal have been very comfortable defensively, and have cruised through this first half.
And then he once again showed his brilliance for this point where Maddison's taken a free kick. Look at that save, Wes.
Outstanding save, yeah. Madders works hard on his free kicks. He's a bit of an expert. And he would have thought that was in, but great credit to the keeper. He's at full stretch, gets an important hand onto it, knocks onto the bar, and reacts again to Johnny Evans following him with a shot, and gets something on the follow-up also. So great bit of goalkeeping there. And unfortunately Leicester couldn't get that vital goal they were looking for and needed.
And Peter Schmeichel's actually just tweeted saying that is the best save he has seen in a very, very long time. An important half-time team talk as far as Brendan Rodgers is concerned, Wes.
Yeah, absolutely. Brendan will not be happy with the start of how Leicester started that game. It seems like they're still in bed, not good enough. Grew into it a little bit in the second half, but damage has long been done. I think the second half he's going to definitely want a reaction. I wouldn't be surprised if a sub's been made.
Where?
We'll see. I think they probably need some attacking bodies. So having 5 at the back is not really necessary, I don't think. So maybe taking a body from the back and pulling it at the top end of the pitch to boost the attack.